Hi, Dawn Lewis here with a Christmas card. Yes, there are only 12 weeks till Christmas 2016, and today I'm featuring a lot of Lawn Fawn and a little bit of Copic. So let's look at all our materials and ingredients. I've got a top folding card base. It's just an A4 piece of cardstock cut down the middle, pattern paper and matching cardstock, double-sided tape. I've got a selection of Copic markers. Details will be on the blog. Blending card, archival jet black ink, memento tuxedo black ink. I'm using the Just For You stamp set, Cheery Christmas stamp set, and a few borrowed pieces. I've got a variety of circle and rectangle stitch dies, stitched scallop dies, using my Misty, my bone folder, and some acrylic blocks will make an appearance. But first, let's look at the base. Now, you know, normally I would put my double-sided tape on the base and stick the paper on, but I'm not doing that. I've got a different plan in mind. So I've used the base as a guide to cut out some double-sided pattern paper. Someone was throwing this enormous piece of paper away at an event that I went to, and I said, hey, I'll use that. She went, you will not. Here I am. I'm using it. Do you see? I've cut a rectangle out of the middle of that card base and a scalloped edge down the bottom, and I'm using the negative space so that I can place my die and cut that same scalloped edge on the lower edge of my card base, and it does such a good job. It cuts through front and back. I was really impressed. More circle cutting now through the pattern paper, matching card, blending card, and another piece of blending card for the greeting. I decided to put the circle back into its negative space just so I could line it up with great ease. Circles are hard to line up if they move, and these stamps are sticky and they move even in the Misty. So I thought that this was a good idea, and I've double stamped it with my memento ink because I'm colouring with Copics. I'm also double stamping the little lights on a scrap of blending card that was lying around on my desk because I'm going to cut them out and put them on separately to the reindeer. The last piece I'm stamping is the very small rectangle that I cut out the word bright from the Cheery Christmas set using archival jet black ink because this is part of my greeting that's going on the front of the card. It's a small piece. I probably could have done without magnets. I'm using it as a guide to place the other smaller stamps, and I'm going to stamp them directly onto the pattern paper just for something a little bit different. So let's colour these babies in. Now this goes really fast, so instead of listing all the colours here, I'm going to put them on the blog. You can find a link to that below, and it'll have a full list of all the materials that I use, as well as hot links to any that are available in the shop. I've mostly used earth tones. There are 2 pale tones in the lighter areas and 3 darker tones on those darker areas, and a teeny bit of red in the ears, and I'm kind of wishing I'd put cute little cheeks on this fellow. You know, it's not too late. I might actually go back and do that before I give this card away. So here what you are looking at is regret. Me with all the regret for not borrowing my friend's scan and cut so that I could cut out these lights. Goodness me, these are fussy to fussy cut. But I didn't want to mask them, and I wanted them sitting on top of the reindeers, so I fussy cut them, you know, as you do, using some Tombow mono adhesive to glue them down and just let them set properly with some acrylic blocks. So now comes the time where we're going to add that double-sided tape all over the front, and we're going to put all of these layers down. Now, some of them nest and some of them will sit up on top, and I've used liquid glue for the scallops because I don't want the paper flipping up. I do want it all to sit very flush on the front of the card. So we're going to put down the frame first. I should have actually started at the top and had the overhang at the bottom so I could trim that, but you know, live and learn. Then insert the inverted stripes, and then we're going to insert the again inverted stripes. So all of that double-sided paper is being featured really nicely. I'm adding the gorgeous rusty red that works so well with the stripe on this paper. All the colours were chosen to coordinate with this paper. It's one of these instances where I picked the paper first and picked all my cardstock and Copic Colours second so that they would all work. And we're going to add the coloured reindeer. There's one more piece to add, and that is the word bright on its own little stitched rectangle onto the front, and we are nearly done. Just a couple more things. The first one, we're going to add this handmade stamp from Just For You onto the back, and I'm going to add a little stamping on the inside. So this is from a new scripty word set, but I only wanted the word joy, so I used a post-it note to mask it, and then I've used a post-it note to mask this other one because I wanted we wish you joy, not wish you a joy. So there you go, Christmas card. Nothing too difficult. If you're looking for these Lawn Fawn products in Australia, you can find them at dawnlewis.com.au. If there's something you would like me to get in that's not in stock, I'm happy to do that. Please send me a message and we will get that organised, and we'll get it organised really soon. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous crafty day. Thanks to you if you subscribe or like my videos. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. Bye for now.